Hi friends, it's Sheree from Turquoise Dreaming. How you doing tonight? Welcome to my channel. I'm working on this little project for Willowbound Journals. It's JD or Junie Desiree on YouTube, and she has a Facebook group, Willowbound Journals. And I know, I do a little video every month with her project, and so what she does is give you a journal prompt every month, and then you do a little spread, a journal spread, and then you post it on her channel. You can do pictures or YouTube video, whatever you want to do, either or, both, whatever, pretty flexible on that. But here's what I've got going for this month's prompt was a quote. So I've been thinking about it. Today, what is, August 23rd, and I've been thinking about it all month, ever since she announces it at the beginning of the month, JD does, and every month I just torture myself for the whole month, pretty much trying to figure out what I want to do. And so I guess I'm when it comes to the end of the month, I just have to get it done. So that's what I'm doing. And so I always find it really challenging, even though it's like it's one word. The journal prompt is a quote. You would think that would be easy, but there's so many quotes, and I know a lot of people have a favorite quote, but I don't know if I really, I have favorite quotes and like favorite Bible verses, but I still didn't know what I wanted to do. So what I'm doing is I decided to go through my books. I have a lot of books, and I found this one in my stash. It's called God Always Has a Plan B, and it has a lot of neat quotes in it. It's a quote and kind of a little explanation of the quote, or maybe, a lot of them are really long quotes. Like this one is by Lucy Swindoll. I'm not going to read it to you, but you can see it's a really long quote type of thing, and really, a lot of them have a lot of really beautiful and really beautiful meanings, and that you can apply to your life. So I picked two out for this spread, and then I started getting it ready. So I picked out some pretty paper for this month. I have a piece of cardstock under here. I've already glued this pretty paper. Let me just move mine, because I've got what I thought I would do is finish it up on camera in case you're having trouble figuring out what to do. This is my spread from last month. This is my July. So I just turned it over. This is in a notebook that I have, and I think I showed the notebook or the binder. It's a 3-ring binder. I showed it last month, and I'm putting all of JD's, spreads for her YouTube channel and for her Facebook group. I'm putting all of my stuff in one binder pretty much. So what I did, I left the, of course the back was blank because I just started this page last month, so I'm doing my August on the back of it. So I put this pretty paper on here. I was working with this paper pad for another project, and I thought, well, I have this out. Let me see if I want to use that. Because at first I was thinking of getting cardstock out, and I was like, well, I already have this from last month. I could just do it on the back. And I had this paper out, so I found this pretty one with kind of a border here, which I thought would be neat, because a lot of times I'm cutting these up and I don't get to use this border. So I was like, okay, finally I get to use one of these borders in my own journal. So here it is. You can see it's really pretty pastel colors. We've got butterflies and flowers. Sorry, that was my computer I have over here to the side. I wonder if I can close it and it'll be quiet. That wasn't my phone. That was my computer. I have a laptop right here. I'm getting ready for a project tomorrow. I'm doing a live tomorrow with Maria, in case you watch this, in case I get this uploaded before tomorrow. I'm not sure if it will be. But 7:30 in the morning, Maria and I at Maria's Miscellany are doing a live for about an hour at 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. If you're up, or if you want to just grab your coffee and, wake up with us, that would be awesome. But we'll be doing a little crafting in the morning. Anyway, back to this. So what I thought I would do on camera is just put everything down, in case you're having trouble figuring out what to do. This is not anything complicated, and it doesn't have to be complicated, or it can be complicated if you want to make, do something more intricate and complex. That's fine too. It's pretty much, whatever you want to do. So I pulled out some fabric. This is some fabric I have in my stash, and I also sell this little bit in my shop. So I have this here. I don't know why I'm grabbing a glue stick. I want to grab my Fabri-Tac, since this is fabric, and get this glued down nicely. And I was just kind of figuring it out before I got on camera so that this video wouldn't be too long. But yeah, I just thought I'd try working with a little fabric. I was looking at paper and trying to decide, because I wanted to put something behind my little book page quotes there, and I thought, it would be really neat to put some fabric, or I was looking at lace or trims, trying to figure it out, and I thought, wouldn't it be neat to put some fabric on there? So that's what I'm going to try, see how it comes out. And I thought it looked pretty, when I tried it without gluing it down. So now we're going to glue it down and see how it really looks. And at first I was just putting it kind of, straight. And then I thought, it looked neat to kind of just, angled like this. So that's gluing down really nice if you want to try that. Just gluing down a square of fabric on paper, really nice. And then I have this one. I think I had this one on here, kind of like that. Kind of, angled back and forth like that to give the page some interest. And I need to use Fabri-Tac on here since I'm basically gluing this paper onto a piece of fabric. I want to make sure it, gets glued down good. So happy Friday, everybody. Excited about having a weekend here at home. Last weekend we were gone, so kind of, when you're gone on a weekend, it's kind of like you're making up all week for being gone on the weekend. But I did distress, as you can probably see here. I used my Distressed Vintage Photo Distress ink around the edges. I was going to spray this with coffee spray. I have some coffee in this little spray bottle, and I had got that out in case I wanted to spray it. But then I would have had to let it dry, and I was like, well, maybe I can just, ink it up and see how that looks. And I did, I tore around the edges so that it would be, nice kind of, torn edge like that. I thought that was pretty. So let's glue this piece down. And these colors on this fabric just happen to go, I looked in my stash for colors to go with this, and this is more flowers, but I didn't think it was too much because this is just kind of a, pink and white over on this side. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, that's perfect. The colors are perfect, and, this is just going to be a flowery butterfly page, and I kind of wanted to do something bright and cheerful because, it's August and summer's coming to an end, and I love fall, but I hate to see summer go, so kind of a nod to summer here. Keep it around as long as possible. Keep my warm weather and my shorts and my flip-flops as long as possible. So you can see I angled that kind of the opposite way. So now we're going to put our other quote on here. Let's see, we'll do it something like this maybe. So it's, everything's kind of turned opposite from each other. So some more Fabri-Tac. Getting a little glob here. Okay, so yeah. So I just cut these out, and then I tore around the edges when I took these out of the book. Yeah, I've had that book for a while, and I hadn't done anything with it. And I just started looking around, and I couldn't believe I found it pretty quickly. So, because I have a lot of books to look through. But I want to get these edges down nicely. Okay, let's see how this looks. So that was like that, so I want to do this one like this, and the opposite. Didn't want to cover up any of my pretty butterflies or flowers. So this quote says it's by Barbara Johnson. So really nice little, you know, things that are really, you know, something to read and just uplifting and heartwarming type of thing. Let's see, now I have an extra butterfly here that I had kind of fussy cut these out. I don't have any butterfly bunches, and I had just fussy cut some out by using my Tim Holtz butterflies and using them as a pattern. And I fussy cut some out of scrapbook paper. So I was going to put him or her on here somewhere, kind of up on the quote, so it's kind of something up on the paper. Let's put him down here. Let's see, what do we want? It's going partially on the fabric, so I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac again. Put him down here. I like the pink. I like this side too, but I want him to show up, you know, really off the page. So I'm going to put him down here. Oh, let's put him on all three. So we got part of him on the scrapbook paper, part of him on the fabric, and part of him on the book page. I like that. So it's kind of a layering effect there. What else do I have? I have a ticket here. I have these blue tickets that I had received in Happy Mail. So I'm going to put that somewhere. Let's see. Kind of thought I might put it, I don't want to cover up my quote. Let's see. Kind of wanted to layer it, but I've already glued these down. Maybe just, don't know. Don't know where I want this one. Oh, maybe over here. Oh, I don't want to cover up my flower though. Let's hold on that and do, I have some buttons here too. I thought maybe the buttons could go in the middle of the flowers. Like this. Let's see, this is a tiny flower down here, so that's a tiny button. Here's a little bit bigger flower here that we can put that one on. And let's see, where do we want this one? Maybe there. That'd be cool, right? Okay, let's glue those down. I've got some, I like to use Fabri-Tac for gluing down buttons too. Make sure they stay put. Don't put too much glue. I don't want it to ooze through the little holes. There we go. Oops, that was string there. Okay, let's see, what else do I have here? I have some of these little sticker, kind of sticker beads. So I thought we'd put those somewhere. Still want to use that ticket though. I wonder if I can just, since I have the butterfly down here, I could put the ticket kind of, don't know. We might not be able to use the ticket. Because I was going to layer it under here, but I've already glued it down. Now I can't get it under there. So I don't think we're going to be able to use this ticket. I don't think so. Okay, let's forget the ticket. Let's see if we can use some of these. Wanted to use the pink and the blue ones, so I'm going to put a line of them somewhere. Let's see. Let's just pull this strip off right here. Let's see if we can put these somewhere. Go with that there. Wow, look at that. They're the same color as that button right there. That's cool. I kind of would like to put it on the edge of something. Let me see. This is the same color as the button. Let's put it right here. Hopefully y'all can see this. But yeah, that's cool. I can't believe it's the same color as that button. I really didn't realize that until just now. My button's not dry yet, so let's don't move him around. Wow, I like that. Okay. Now, can we use some pink ones, or do we need to stick with the blue ones? They are bright, I know. But look, they're the same color as the butterfly, but brighter. I don't want to be exactly like the same as that one, so you know, they could look cool right here. I like it. It's just for me, so that's what's important. That you like it. You're not doing it for anybody else. You're doing it for yourself. So if you like it, go for it. So I like it. Okay. Did I get out anything else? I think that was it except for the ticket. And I still might figure something out. You know, I might need some more things to go with the ticket. You know what I mean? Not just a ticket. So yeah, I'm not going to figure that out right now. So, okay, I'm going to leave it at that and stop there. And here it is. Oh, I always write like here I wrote the month in July 2019. So I will write that somewhere. Let's see, I think this goes like that. So let's write our date somewhere. August 2019. I couldn't decide what to use. I have black pen, brown marker, a fine line black marker, you know, Sharpies, and I have a purple pen. So I might go with the purple. I'm feeling purple right now. Let's put our date down here. Well, let's put our date. Let's put it up here, like right here. August. This is purple. A-U-G. Don't spell it wrong. S-T. (2019). There we go. I like it. And I might add to it. But I'm going to leave it at that for right now and just leave it simple and pretty. And I'll be putting some holes, 3 holes over here to put it in the notebook or binder. So that's it for this month. I think it's really pretty. And I have my quotes, and I could write the word quotes on here, you know, so I know what the journal prompt was. I might do that. Let's see. Let's write quotes on here. Let's kind of put it over. I kind of want to put it the opposite. I'm going to put quotes over here. Okay, so I guess just right here. Q-U-O. I didn't like my T over there, so let me put my T. Let me write my T better. There we go. I like that one. Quotes. So I remember what the journal prompt was, you know. Okay, I'm letting it go. I'm letting you all go, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. on Maria's channel. She's hosting, so Maria's Miscellany. See y'all tomorrow. Have a great weekend if I don't see you, and happy crafting.